We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. And the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it, they are going to mark him short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. Here's Elliott. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Giants. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Spears. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete to Palmer. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Elliott. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Third and a yard.
Let's go. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
look to throw. Pass complete, taken in by Franklin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going up top to the goal line and in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, New York. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Gus Edwards. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now Allen on 1st down. A pass complete to Paris Campbell. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
From the gun, here's Spears. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So, first quarter in the book. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Play action. It's Allen. To the right. That's Pitts. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught left side by Pitts. A tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting the 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Throwing now on first and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Right there.
Back to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
18, Pioneer. Set. Rig alert.
The man in motion is Burks. On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin.
On the set.
From the 35, it's
60
first and 10.
60 Bison. Here we go.
Now Elliott. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is downfield to the tight end, Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Allen working from the pistol. He'll look underneath, and here's Spears. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th.
Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Allen. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 2nd down, here comes Zeke. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Set, go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Set up. Ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Harris Campbell now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And that's going to get closed up quickly. He'll get only to the 37. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Spears. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Now Allen. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Street. 19, Pioneer. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long.
Mustang 19. 70. Go check. 7 Pirate. Panther 11. Warrior 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, New York. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Giants tack on one more to their lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Off the play fake, here's Allen. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's second down.
Alert! Look out!
From the gun, it's Allen. That one is caught by Campbell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Let's go. Ready.
On the ground from Northwestern, this is Evan Hull. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Let's go now.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Hut.
A carry here with Hull. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Shut up.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. To return, it is Turpin. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. by Spears out of the backfield. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Allen. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Okay, ready? Go! Hunt.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Check smash, and up.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here's Elliott. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. That's caught left side by Pitts. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Allen. And he will not be able to get away. Great coverage downfield. Left him with nowhere to go. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man. It's Smith. They get 18 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense.
And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Touchdown, Minnesota. And how about that? His 1st career catch also becomes his 1st career NFL touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Set, ready. Set, go.
Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now a handoff running right. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. 18, now 18, 5. Let's go. 19 Lion.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check. Panther. Set. Hut, hut.
A handoff here, up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Bronco 80. Hut.
They'll run Zeke up the middle. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So it's a win